Hi. Hey guys. I have a light so you can see my face a bit better, which is great. I'm so happy to be here, be spending some time with you. So, I need a haircut. Just a couple things. I need a haircut, so please do not judge this situation, right? It's not great. It's not quite long enough to tuck behind my ear. Try and trap it under my glasses. The other thing is that I am in a knockoff hoodie. It's not really an hoodie, but I thought about taking it off and wearing something a little more presentable, but it's so cold in my apartment. It's warmer outside than it is in my room right now. It just gets no sun. I wear this all the time. I'm gonna just keep it on. It's cozy, it's cute. It's got little hearts on it. You can't really tell, but it's got little hearts. Just going to tap on some random stuff. Not so random actually, because it's all sort of recently acquired stuff. I'm going to start with a book. Sounds pretty good. A lot higher pitched than you might expect for a book. I thought it might have a more dense sound. So my mum bought me this book one while she was visiting. It's Field Guide to Tasmanian Birds, updated edition, by Dave Watts. It's a really nice book. I want to go through it and maybe highlight or make notes on the birds that I have seen, and then I can update it as I go. I've always really loved birds. When I was younger, I used to know the names of all the birds that sort of lived in my area. If I saw one that I hadn't seen before, then it was really exciting, and I would get out the bird book that my parents had and try and look up and try and figure out what it was. Anyway, so it still really has a soft spot in my heart. Beautiful, beautiful birds. What does this say on the back? While Tasmania is the smallest of Australia's states, it boasts a coastline of over 5,000 kilometres and over 350 offshore islands. habitats range from woodlands, forests, and mountain ranges to coastal heathlands and estuaries. Home to more than 200 species of birdlife, some resident and some visitors, as well as 12 species found nowhere else on Earth. It's pretty cool. Open to some random pages. It's a pretty cool bird, the California quail. It's a pretty cool guy. Try not to get bright reflections on you. A peregrine falcon. So beautiful. How gorgeous is this? This one is a green corella. It looks more yellow, but it's green. And then that one is a musk lorikeet. This one is really interesting. The yellow-throated honeyeater. And it's interesting because it is, what's the word? Endemic. It is endemic to Tasmania and the Bass Strait Islands, which means it's found nowhere else. Anyway. Alright, so I've been doing some sewing, and I actually held a market stall just one time so far. It didn't go super well. Hopefully I will do more. But I've been making things that I think maybe I can sell, including heat packs. So I've just got this one here. This one was a little bit of a practice one, but it's still nice. And these are banksia flowers and other flowers. This one is a protea, maybe. By far, of the different fabrics I have chosen and used, this is people's favorite. Anyway, I thought maybe it would sound nice. Oh, especially if I tip it like this. sounds good. So this one doesn't have a scent because I was just practicing, but the bunch I made for sale have natural scents in them. I bought some dried flowers and spices. I used lavender, chamomile, lemon myrtle, and star anise. I also bought some jasmine flowers, but they were really stinky. And I like jasmine scent. I really like jasmine flowers. But yeah, these dried flowers, they did not smell good. This is just rice inside. That's an interesting sound. Is it a good sound or not? I don't particularly like it, but I don't know. Maybe you do? I think my favorite sound is just the slow turning, hearing the grains of rice sort of falling. Surprisingly hard to do. I went to a market the other day and I got this necklace. The outer moon has a sort of a filigree lace design. If I bring it closer, I don't think it'll focus. I think that's about as good as you'll get. And then the inner moon has crystals and pearls on it. I think I only paid $8 for this. I'm not usually a necklace person, but I was just really drawn to this one. And it's perhaps a little short for me, which is quite usual for necklaces. I find usually they're too small. But I'm still hopeful I'll wear it. Optimistic. I'm optimistic that I'll wear it. Don't think it really goes with the pajama kind of look, does it? I'm wearing like a really nice dress, by the way. I went out for coffee with a friend just like a couple hours ago, and didn't dress like super fancy, but I put on a nice casual dress and wore a nice scarf and put some earrings in. And then I got home and just put this back on. It was too cold. I like the way it catches the light. Trying out some different sounds. There aren't many. Some items are very versatile, and some kind of just are one note. But it's a good note, I think. Almost like these just accidental touches kind of sounds rather than intentional tapping. This is quite big. See if I can hold it up. It's this gorgeous little chest of drawers. I love it. I got this from an op shop for $15. And I thought that it was just a display item. It's frustrating the amount of op shops that have these gorgeous, often antique or vintage items that are just for display and they're not for sale. But this one was, and the employee, I can't think of the word, the cashier said I was very lucky. This had only just been put out on the shelf, and it's like I got it just in time. So one of these drawers actually featured in my last video, or maybe my next video, depending which order I upload these in. It's interesting that the drawers sound different. That's the bass. Doesn't sound great. try the top. I don't like that scratching sound. Yeah, I think the drawers sound best. I love it. I love the changes in pitch. It's a little bit stuck. I think that sounds cool. Okay. That sounds so nice. It's quite loud though. Try and be really gentle. So this is my latest piece of decor. You might remember I have a frog picture, and just like that one, this one is also a t-shirt. So I've got the back of it all pinned up so that it's hidden. You can't see it. I bought this t-shirt from Shein a while ago, and it's too small. I actually bought 2 of them on accident. Just somehow I added it to my cart twice and didn't realize. So anyway, they were too small, so I kept one, and I have finally, just recently, got a frame to put it in. Because I think it's really cool. So it's a set of lungs. You've got the spine, and you can see some of the rib cage, and then some beautiful leaves that are representing the lungs. It's got all marks on it already. It's ever so slightly green, but it's a very muted grey green, and the background is grey. It's just a plastic frame. I think it cost me $2. What does the back? Can I tap on this? I can. Tap on the back through the t-shirt. Super bassy sound. Well, I'm feeling pretty relaxed. I'm going to need to get these nails off pretty soon so that I can put gloves on. I'm not... I don't usually ever get cold hands, but I do now apparently. I'm really enjoying just this like single tapping. my phone's battery is about to die. So, sorry to cut it short, but I'll have to end it here. Much love, friends. I'll see you later.